BpsRps 5/10/22, May 10th. Welcome back, everybody. Baseball, the Phillies 9-0 while most of the people were sleeping. I think I fell asleep the fifth inning. 9-0 last night over Seattle Mariners. Francisco Morales made his major league debut. He looked really good. I think it was 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, if I remember. He was originally a starter. They turned him to relief. His command's a little shaky, but he looked really solid last night, striking out the first 2 batters that he faced. Jared Kelenic, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he was I think like a top 10 prospect as recently as last year. So it's potential, but Francisco Morales struck him out. And they look good team effort. So tonight they're going to Seattle again. Matt Vierling hasn't played the last few games, but he's in the starting lineup tonight, batting 8th. We'll see what happens there. Today in baseball, Philadelphia Athletics played their first official Sunday home game at Gloucester, New Jersey, which is about a half hour over the bridge from me, maybe 20 minutes. I wasn't there. I was tied up that day, but it would have been nice to see that. Hank Aaron, he only hit 1 inside the park home run among his 755 career home runs. That was against Jim Bunning of the Phillies, of course. The Phillies are always known to be on the wrong end of trivia. Jim Bunning, I think he went on to become senator. I'm not confusing him with somebody else. Hoyt Wilhelm in 1970 was the first pitcher ever to appear in 1,000 games. Pretty impressive. That's really all that happened today in baseball history. Any birthdays today? We got we don't have anybody right now. Nah, nobody. Sorry. Birthdays, baseball deaths today, nothing. All right, so not too much happened today in baseball. Let's see what we got here. We got big baseball cards. These are big. For comparison, this is the normal size card. These cards are that much bigger. Look at that. A lot bigger, isn't it? These are top second series. Special thanks to my man Rob 1 for the donation. A long time ago, I still have these, my man Rob 1. Jimmy! The goal here is Canseco, of course. If anybody's interested in the top shirt, we'll put this with the trivia prizes, of course. Got Tom Browning. I think he pitched a no-hitter. I think he did. He had an okay career. Thomas Leo Browning. Harold Reynolds. He was excused from ESPN for saying some lewd things to a female co-worker. He doesn't like Moneyball, so we don't like him. For those both 2 reasons, not to like Harold Reynolds. Rick Shue, he was the heir apparent not to the Emperor Palpatine, but to Mike Schmidt. You hate Harold Reynolds too? Yeah, he's got a very abrasive personality. Sounds like he knows it all. Well, Harold, you don't. In fact, Harold Reynolds, you're banned. You don't know it all. King M. Funny, King M comes on, Rick Shue is here. I think you told us that before. That's another reason to dislike Harold Reynolds. Nobody does that to Jimmy. I'm just going to say a bad word, but I'm not to Harold Reynolds. We don't condone that at all. Thinks he's better than us. Rick Shue was the heir apparent to Mike Schmidt. How'd that work out? Yeah, man, Harold Reynolds. There's a lot of reasons not to like him. That's horrible. Trying to help a buddy, and Harold Reynolds disrespects you. The guy's got no class. It's like Tommy Gunn. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Tony Gwynn. Great guy. I tell you guys this story all the time. A friend of mine, his wife used to go out to San Diego a lot, and he said for work, but we had to tell him the real reason she was going to San Diego, because we believed that she was tapping the hitman. He was hitting it. So out of his like 3,000 plus hits, he wasn't just hitting baseballs. He was hitting my friend's wife, we think. Without proof. But why else do you go to San Diego? So, Bri, if you're watching, sorry. I'm only going to say your 3 letters of your name, Bri, B-R-I. Not going to say your full name for privacy purposes. What pitcher dominated him? Frank Castillo, I think. Was that it? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was Frank Castillo. King M confirm. Danny Cox, speaking of that. Just put that over here. Frank DePino, that's it. Frank Castillo. Close. Juan Castillo rhymes with the other guy's name, and Mario Soto, Juan Soto's brother. Pack sucked. Got a band player, a home wrecker, a failed heir apparent to Schmidt. Pack sucked. He should. What else did he do in baseball? Except dominate Tony Gwynn. Like he dominated my friend's wife. Scotty Scott. I haven't been there. Tonight's my second night. I had like a 2-week hiatus, so I'm sorry. I'm the one that should be apologizing. But welcome back. I have arrived. I like that. That's like a power kind of line. I have arrived. I like that a lot. 93 Force Sport draft pick collection. I have no idea what's in this pack. The goal is only to like be able to name 2 players. Scott, we talked about Boston last night. They've been struggling a little bit. Hope everything works out for them. We talked about the Mets dominating. Phillies being the Phillies. I don't have any of those, no. I got some Bowman baseball coming in probably about another few days. We'll pull another printing plate this time. Matt Vierling. Willie Rofe. Does anybody remember Willie Rofe? I think he was a Saint. I just remember his name because I liked to eat roasted bread. If you excuse my Scooby-Dooism. Row, we're row for red. Bad impersonation. Tomorrow night. Oh, that's nice. Perfect. I don't know if any of you guys got into Scotty's Bowman break. It's I don't know how long did it take you to put all his names up on the site? It had to take him about 7 or 8 weeks. He was a Saint, and he played for New Orleans. It was a good one. I just remember his name. I don't know why. I don't remember why. But yeah, every single player in that set, he put their names on for a player auction. Like I said, it had to take you at least maybe like 8 months. You probably got the checklist like probably around, I don't know, Labor Day to take all that time to do it. Alvarez Inception. I don't have any Inception cards. But if I didn't, I had Alvarez, I would definitely give it to you. You know that. I was talking earlier about Franklin Morales looked awesome last night. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, struck out his first 2 batters. One of them, Jared Kalenic. That's how you pronounce it. Awesome prospect. Struggling a little, but give him some time. I can't imagine how long it took you. Did you copy and paste? The auction for Jose Garcia, it ended at $119. Thought that was a little low because 12 hours before there were 6 or 7 bids at $99. I thought with 6 or 7 people interested, you would have seen like a little more than just $20. 6 Ks in 2 innings. He topped Franklin Morales. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know what strikeouts per 9 that is. Wait, I can figure it out. He has 2 strikeouts, 2 innings, 6 strikeouts. $27 strikeouts per 9 innings, if my math is right. I don't have a calculator. As you can tell, I used my fingers to show that I'm not cheating. Yeah, it was pretty good for a a single A player. I think it was pretty good. It wasn't my auction. It was just like because we scored the card, we were interested to see what it's selling for. The human calculator. I'm like Magneto, wrong superhero or supervillain, but you get the gist. 10 strikeouts in 5 innings. Jesus Christ. So 9 innings. Five goes into nine. 20. So about 18 and a half strikeouts per 9 innings. It's close. I can't even see the names on these cards. Pavel Bure. No. Kristen Bure. 2 per inning. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way. See, I did 5 into 9, which is like maybe 1.8 times 9. But yeah, if I break it down that way, it's even easier. I overthink things. That's why I'm no good in relationships. That's why I'm on my 25th marriage. I wish. It's so good being married. If I knew it was this good, I would have got married when I was like 13. K divided by innings pitched times 9. So 10 divided by 5. That's so easy to think. Okay. I just completely overthought it. I think if you see it at like Gritty on their shoulder, it's a short print, where Zamboni like running them over. That's a short print. My Gozinzas. What are Gozinzas? Stabline? I can't tell the first name. Never heard of the last name, so I'm not even gonna look up the list. You can't even tell. These cards are poorly designed. Brian Anderson, former Brewer. He's not the current Marlin. I mean, it might be. Okay. Goes in. All right. Been a long day. Here's the checklist. Jeff, if you're watching, we know you're a big checklist fan. Look at this one. This is like a classy checklist. This is something you get at like a really classy, like Red Lobster. Really classy. And put this aside for you. I tell them all the time, not good at numbers. Tell all my workers that. But I'm good at leading people. Yeah, right. I must have fooled a lot of people. Jeff's been good. What did we do? I hung out with him Thursday night. We hung out in person to watch the Phillies Mets game when the Phillies blew the lead. We hung out. Every other game we were 2-0 when we were together watching the Phillies that night. We left the game like the 5th inning. They were up, I think it was 6-0. And at the end of the game, so if we ever watch the game together, we have to stay the whole game or just not watch it. But then again, not watching it, they're still doing bad. So Jeff, if you're watching, we have to watch every Phillies game together, the whole game, and they're going undefeated. But he's doing well. Reddick. Elliot Reddick? It's not Pokey Reddick, unless Pokey Reddick's real name's like Elliot or something. We did have crab fries. That's exactly it. If we stayed all 9 innings, they would have won. He's definitely related to Josh. Josh and Pokey Reddick are one of the greatest baseball families, hockey families. You don't see that often, baseball, hockey families. Only fans like that. They like Red Dick on OnlyFans. O'Neill. Shaq. It's got to be Shaq. Whatever last name I'm going with, whatever first name I pick, because I can't say it. He was a basketball player. That's right. So they have a 3-sport family, the Red Dicks. Tyler O'Neill. St. Louis Cardinal outfielder. This is him. He's a two-sport player, and he's an actor. Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, football. I don't know who Tyler Reddick is. He's the OnlyFans rep. He's an adult entertainer. So you got the basketball JJ, Pokey hockey, Josh baseball, Tyler adult entertainment, NASCAR too. The guy's a Hassan Reddick. Never heard. I don't know any Eagles, but yeah. Wait, Nick Foles. You guys are gonna like the next pack. The Reddick family is like the Renaissance people. They do everything. Dobard, Alexander Deigel, Tampa Bay. He was a high draft pick for, I think, the Lightning or some expansion team. Reed. Is that Sonny Reed, J.R. Reed, A.J. Reed? Williamson Davis and something Petrovsky. Petrovsky, that's the name of Rambo's enemy in Rambo 2. The Russian dude who came down, they called him in for a backup because the Vietnamese people couldn't handle Rambo, so they called him Petrovsky. They couldn't handle Rambo either. I'm reading First Blood Part 2. So that's why I know the name. I am Colonel Petrovsky. You won't talk to me now, but you will. You will. Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick. King Ebb is more of our Eagles correspondent. He could probably answer that a lot better than I can. I will defer to him when it comes to Eagles. Lance Reddick. I know that name. I didn't know like what he did. So we can add acting and regular family entertainment to the Reddick family. It's amazing. It's amazing what these Reddicks do. Mike, I forgot. Who is that? AJ Styles on here? He said it last night. I thought it was Chris Cornell or Lane Staley, like a comedy. If Lane Staley and Chris Cornell got together and had a kid, I thought it would be him. It's AJ Styles, remember right? All right. Got a Ted DiBiase last night. The goal here is Fabulous Moolah. If we get Fabulous Moolah, I think I'm going to lock myself down here tonight. Pop some Jodeci in, and you know the rest. Mia Yim. She's no Moolah. She's no Wendy Richter. SmackDown. Never heard of her. The Miz. If there was an E at the end, it would be the Miz, and that would be Casey, the pitcher for Detroit. But this guy is the Miz. The Miz is money. In case you guys didn't know, it says right on the back. The Miz is money. If I go to 7-Eleven and try to buy a hot dog and give them this, you think they'll accept this as money? We'll try it tomorrow. That'll be $3, sir. Here you go. So we need money. We got money. Miz is money. We'll try this tomorrow. Maybe we'll actually we'll video it. We'll see like if I got my ass kicked or something. You're right. It was the rack packs. 3 sections. The first section had this design. They were the glossy pieces, and you could see them. I have one with Kizako, and it's unopened, and it's like that. Diesel. I didn't know Shaq wrestled. This is an Allen and Ginter design. Diesel. Is that Kevin Nash? Doesn't look like Kevin Nash. Asuka? It's more like the missing link. Same guy. It doesn't look like him. It looks nothing like him. It's an error. I just received a sticker card. Topps Heritage WWE, The New Day. Not quite. I still have 3.5 hours for a new day. It's a sticker. I'll put this on my bumper. Charlotte Flair. Is that Ric Flair's daughter in real life? Ashka. Asuka. Asuka. What's up, Andrew? Great article today, brother. Great piece. Asuka. Okay. The U is silent. I thought it was an error. That'd be cool if it was an error. Zia Lai. I'll put it like, what's his name? Tully Blanchard. That would have been good. I think we got another pack we'll do tomorrow. The Golby Tully Blanchard. All right, final pack. We got us Top Series 1. We're going to pull a nice big auto out of this. How about your boy Hotani? He went off last night. Pretty cool. Alexa Bliss behind. All right. Blanchard and Bliss. Killer Bees tomorrow night. Jumping Jim Brunzell. Got the other one's name. Alexa Bliss and Tully Blanchard. See, when I watch a Phillies game, like a late game, well, I didn't watch the game, but they would have lost. But it's always fun when your team scores that many runs. First Grand Slam. It was immortalized today in Topps Now card, of course. White Bear Lake. So Alexa Bliss is from White Bear Lake. I never heard of that. It's cold up there in Minnesota. Bob Dylan's from Minnesota. We got Mario Soto, Juan Soto's father earlier. Now we got Juan Soto's son, Gregory Soto. It's a pitcher for Detroit. I think he gets some holes. Mike Brousseau, we got our first French variation of Topps Season 1. This is the French version, Brousseau. It's in Milwaukee now. What the hell's he doing in Tampa? Another error? Jose Altuve, life size. Is he on the injured list? Steven Matz, he really pitched a horrible game the other day. I think it was like 2 innings, 8 runs. Started the season off strong like he always does. And then you pick him up. I didn't. I learned my lesson. And he just destroyed your ratios. He's been off for a week. Oh, Altuve, okay. I forgot when I read that he went on the DL or IL. Every day is the same. It's like Groundhog Day. Ron Gant. Oh, wait. John Gant. Wish it was Ron Gant. If I get a Ron Gant card in this set, I'd probably run right to eBay. Probably start typing my resignation up right now. They never make Ron Gant. You know when they have flashbacks? You know, you see the usual suspects, pretty much every Yankee. Sometimes you see Schmidt, Bojax. I never see Ron Gant. Like archives. It's a travesty. Adam Duvall. Looks like he's practicing for a karate tournament. Got to get the angle a little better. Looks too stiff. Zach Greinke has like, I think 7 strikeouts in 5 starts this year. He still has a low ERA, low WHIP. Wow, he's been around a while. I can't even see the numbers in the back. Ivan Castillo, rookie card. What the hell's Ivan Castillo? Looks like a shortstop. Second baseman for the Padres. Nicky Lopez. He's struggling a little this year, but he's usually good for a good average. 20 steals. With Mondesi on the DL again, it's a surprise. No offense, Alberto. We wish you the best. I think Lopez would step up a little. There's a retired guy, Ryan Zimmerman. They used to call him Mr. National. Corbin Burns, great pitcher. I think he struggled the other night, but Wander Franco, pimping maybe a home run. He's like this. I don't know. I think he's good. He must be good. He's got a rookie card and an All-Star Rookie Cup. You don't see that often. Yes, you don't see that often. So he's definitely going to be a good player. Welcome to the show, Bo Bichette. Welcome to the show, Bo. These are pretty neat. Fans voted Bo MILB Breakout Prospect of the Year honors. He had 362 in the minors. Pretty damn good. And then stars of MLB, Chris Bryant, Giants. I know the Giants. He's on the Rockies. Wasn't bad. It was a pretty good pack. Got this, that, bunch of year. This is Philly prospect night. And a bunch of Star Wars cards. Hank Aaron only hit one trivia question. Don't type the answer, retweet at the end of the broadcast. Hank Aaron hit 755 home runs in his career, and 754 were hit out of the park. So the trivia, how many inside the park home runs did Hank Aaron hit in his career? Retweet the answer at the end of the broadcast. Don't type it here. That's all I got, fellas. Great talk of baseball once again. Thank you all for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night.